I was listening to part of the audio that's one of the most popular videos that I have out there, and one of the parts was explaining that I'm assuming it's the keepers of the garden, who are talking. I want to say people, but they're not people. But the ones who help create the planet and the humans, and are looking after them or keeping an eye on them or watching them. They were saying that me, along with them, are helping increase the vibrational frequency. And I've heard this before where lots of people have volunteered to come here to help increase the vibrational frequency of the planet, to shift it to a higher vibration, moving into the fifth dimension, all that kind of stuff, new earth stuff. So it was talking about that, and that they are here to help assist me as I help others increase the vibrational, as I help others, or how as I am here to help with increase the vibrational frequency. I wish I could hear it in my ear what they're saying so that I could just relay what they're saying. But this is a vlog, so I have to say what I'm thinking. So I watched Dolores Cannon years ago, and she was mentioning the volunteers and people who have volunteered to come here, spirits of all kinds, or people of all kinds, or race of all kinds from other planets have come here to help increase vibrational frequency, to help shift the planet, help humans shift their vibration, and help vibration of the planet shift to move into the fifth dimension, and that the planet itself is moving on its own, or of its own accord, is coming to my brain. So when I heard that years ago, I all of a sudden had an aha moment. I always thought, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. And lots of people who listen to Dolores Cannon and realize that they're volunteers, they all have the same feeling, that they just want to go home. And try and talk louder because the wind's picking up. They want to go home, and they've had this thought all their life, and I've had the thought all my life. I don't have it anymore ever since I found out about Dolores Cannon and volunteers and all this kind of stuff. Then I no longer have that thought, actually, that I want to go home. So that's probably what they're talking about me being one of the ones. Just being here energetically is helping, or it has already helped. It's like it's already shifted, and it's shifting gradually now, from what I heard from Dolores Cannon and Julia Cannon, her daughter. But yeah, it's funny how you hear things and you just go, oh my God, I totally know that's true, or believe that's true. And people follow all kinds of people, of groups or whatever. Makes me think of my sister's boyfriend. He's been following somebody since he was a kid, and in his 20s. So it's interesting, what he's picked up and learned from that is slightly different from what I am following or believe in. Yeah, it's just interesting how other people, or some people, don't even follow anybody, or don't even search out to follow anybody. I feel like I'm losing my track here. So let's see. I believe they're there. They're supporting us. And if we tap into their energy, which is loving and caring and getting truthful, that you yourself will shift, and you'll be happier if you shift, of course, to a more loving, caring existence. And as you shift, you'll be able to shift faster and faster, I'm getting, quicker and quicker, and help increase the vibrational frequency of others, to help, because you affect everybody else. the situation that happened to me yesterday, it made me think that I'm able to tap into people's energy or their feelings or emotions a lot more than I thought. And I've lived with it all my life, being an empath and feeling people's energy, but it makes me think that I should find a way to do it in a more productive way or beneficial, helpful way. Let's see. So that's what it was saying. That's one part of it, was they're here to help assist me with me helping others increase their vibrational frequency, those of whom are interested. And not everybody's interested in increasing their vibration. They're happy where they are, which is totally perfectly fine and great. So that's what they were saying. Today, I'll talk about today. I was listening to storytelling. I was going to look it up, the name of it. It's a story YouTube channel that tells stories of people who've had past lives, and I think it's called Weird World. I'll put it down below. It's called Weird World, and I just came upon it, and it's interesting how I'm drawn or interested in things like that. I guess I came here with certain characteristics to have a certain life that I'm to have when I'm here, and so I have an interest in that kind of thing, which is lots of other people who are interested in this kind of thing are also type people who are increasing their vibrational frequency and this kind of thing. What am I getting at? I think I'm just always aware or knowing that there's more than just what we see. And I seem to be wanting to pull back the curtain to that, or be there, or experience that, or the energy or feeling of being there is drawing to me. It's more satisfying, more enjoyable, more real. I'm also a lot into the truth and not lying. And I am an Aries, plus I'm an empath, so I can't handle it, or I have a hard time with people who lie. And so I'm very truthful, not that I haven't ever lied or haven't had to keep a secret, like Santa Claus is real and Easter Bunny and that kind of thing, which I always didn't like, but I understood how it made the children happy, and went along with what our parents did and so on. I feel like I'm going off here and there and everywhere. Yeah, so how can I help? Let's see. Well, I don't have support or people in my life that are like me or think like me. They're all on YouTube. There is no one else. So maybe I can be one of those people that other people out there that are like me that don't have anybody else can listen to. Yeah, it's, let's see, I was talking about empath. Yeah, I'm an empath, and so I have a hard time people who don't tell the truth. And I'm like, well, believe in being honest. I channeled a while ago, quite a while ago, and I stopped after I channeled because I got a message that was incorrect, and it was sort of like something that I would have wanted to have happened, that channeled, that came through me. And then I was annoyed that I was channeling, there's all kinds of people as well as there's all kinds of spirits out there. So I was channeling beings, or I'm getting beings that are playful, they don't mean no harm, they're just playful, and they interfered in the, interaction or the channeling I was doing, and it wasn't negative or anything like that. But after that, I didn't want to put false information out there. Then I thought, well, maybe the information I put out there isn't true. Parts of it. or whatever. And so then I was like, oh, I don't want to put this stuff out there if it's not true information. It's not honest, true information. So I was struggling with it. And I was searching on YouTube there and seeing if there was anybody else who dealt with this, had the same situation happen to them. And yes, it has happened. So I think I will relay the stuff that I believe is loving, caring, what I believe is true information. It's all a matter of opinion, and my opinion is my opinion, and everybody else is their own opinion. So I'm just going to relay what I feel is good information and helpful information, and leave out the rest, what you think about, you bring about. So it's best to be thinking and putting in people's minds good stuff so they can attract good things to themselves. So, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to focus on the positive things, and I was rather upset for a while about all that, and I was like, oh, okay, this content is not possibly accurate or correct, so I just believed what they were giving or what I was getting through was positive, good stuff, or it was truthful stuff. I guess I'm going really fast because I'm seeing the times going. So what am I getting at? I'm going to relay the good information that I've gotten, positive, because I think it's helpful for me to relay and say for my own spiritual well-being or counseling or helping me as well as it's helping others, because we're all humans. So I will relay that. There's only one little area that I could think of that I channeled that may not be good, and I just thought, okay, that's just the way it is, but it was a little bit heavy, I guess you'd say. Not dark, just heavy. So I guess I will end off and saying that I lost my train of thought of what I was going to do. I wasn't feeling confident or ready to do this right today. I just thought, okay, I gotta do it, gotta get used to this, gotta get myself out there. So that's about it for today. Oh, I tapped in a couple people who have passed. My mom, I think I tapped into, or I believe I tapped into. I was cutting peaches, and she was like, peaches and cream were better, which I remember now that she liked peaches and cream with sugar on top. And I was like, I don't want to put cream on it, and don't want to have dairy. I believe dairy is not really good for you. You get congested, and it's not, raw and is best. And my cousin, came up for some reason, and then in thoughts of my brother had a friend pass, and he's rather upset about that, so it might have been that person saying contact Jim, but I didn't actually contact Jim, my brother there. I guess I shouldn't have said Jim, but anyhow, so I guess I will end off, and that's about it that has happened today spiritually. Everything happens for reasons. That incident that happened yesterday, I was thinking, why did that happen? What did that teach me? It's all a learning process. Did I put that in the way, or put that to cause me to go in a different direction? Like, why? What's the teaching in that? Taught me that I can tap in and to pay attention to that and try to use it in a good way. Okay, love all out to you guys. All the best for you guys, and love, and have a great day.